How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are doing something a little bit different than the usual Black Green Rock stream. We're playing some Abzan. Um, I kind of put up a Twitter poll just to see what people wanted to watch, what kind of content y'all wanted. With Pioneer RCQs coming up, if I were to play Rock, I feel like I'm pretty solid with my 75, so I could either continue to jam it or I could, break an Abzan list and. Uh, it's a pretty close vote, all in all, fairness, but Brew Abzan definitely did win, so we are going to play some Abzan today. Um, so I kind of sat down and I thought, like, what draws us towards white? And there's two things that I can't move with. One is Rest in Peace. I think Rest in Peace is a really, really good card against, is it Phoenix? It's a card just like absolutely dunks on Treasure Cruise, actual Arclight Phoenix. So I think Rest in Peace is, kind of like that historical, oh, you splash the white sideboard cards, and that's kind of the whole point of white. And it's kind of in the same vein, kind of the same thing. But I think another card that is a huge boon towards white is actually Yorion. You could, in theory, play just Black Ring Rock with Gigantha. But when you play Gigantha, you lose stuff like Shieldred, which is a huge loss. I think Shieldred is just the best forage drop you can play. Like I feel like Shieldred's a staple in Black Ring Rock and Pioneer, right? Or just Black mid range decks in general, right? Of course, there's other cards that you lose. You lose Run and Realm Breaker, which is right against control, and then you lose Necromancer against like the combo deck. So that's where I really like Yorion on paper is because you can, in theory, play the cards that you want to play: Shieldred, Necromancer, Run and Realm Breaker, and then just have a companion as well. So then, when you have a companion, how do you fill the gaps, right? And I think previously in Pioneer, these kind of BGX, Abzan decks, there wasn't a lot of room or space that could be filled up with good cards. There just wasn't enough um, like good cards to round up to 80. And on top of that, the mana base was completely a struggle, right? I've been testing the mana base, had people in the Discord help me test this mana base, and this mana base has been pretty solid. So I think that's one of the main things about a three color deck is if you can overcome the hurdle of just a bad mana base, that's already a huge win there. Because then you can really focus on like what's the white splash, right? Because like if we forward always like is the shitty mana base worth XYZ cards, and now it's kind of like well you do lose percentage points of mana consistency, just the inherent of the three color mana base. But if that's at a minimum, and you can really gain cyber cards like Yorion, that's crazy, right? So from there, I kind of just like took the Black Rain Rock deck and kind of made it more consistent. Added just more removal spells, up the number of threats, and kind of went from there, right? So the mana base has like I mentioned, just has all the Utilians. Something that I've tried before is I was just so scared of the inconsistencies, but adding the Utilians, like keeping the Beseju, keeping the castle, the Manlands, Agonjo, like I think that's where we want to be. I think for consistency purposes, we just added extra cards, right? So like if you look at the old Black Ring Rock list, we added like a third Bank Buster, we added a second Duress Main, a third Trespasser, and then from there we added some white removal cells. So Vanishing Verse I really liked against like Arclight Phoenix, Tax Shieldred without needing Revolt, like an instant speed or at upkeep, so you don't lose a 2 life. So Vanishing Verse seems like a pretty decent removal spell to have. We added a fourth trophy. And then to kind of fill out the 3 drops, we added the Random Rainbreakers into the main deck. The double green is a little concerning, but we're already running Scavenging Ooze. So the one thing I'm kind of keeping in mind is like, should I swap this Godless Shrine for an Overload Tomb just to have more green sources? That may be a potential option. Last but not least, we have everyone's favorite Abzan card, Siege Rhino. This is a card that I would think I would get chastised if I did not play this card. So we are playing Siege Rhino 4-0, so 4 Siege Rhino, 3 Shieldred. It's a card where like it's definitely better running 4, and with Yorion it kind of works together because you can play 4 Siege Rhino and 3 Shieldred and fit them all in and it won't be embarrassing. Because the curve technically isn't as high as it would be as if it's 60 card deck. And then you can also just flicker Siege Rhino with Yorion, right? Moving the Ronin Breakers in the main deck means we can keep the winning announcements, which is another great card in the sideboard for white that we can board it in against control and Rakdos. This card just like absolutely shits on Rakdos, so we'll see how it goes. Again, it's just the mana consistencies. Can you overcome that? And if so, like how important is Yorion in this format where it might be a little bit slower? So if the format's a little bit slower, having this extra eighth card might be a huge boon. So we'll see how it goes, and we will go from there. The cool thing about revealing Yorion is I feel like we kind of bluff that we are like blue-white control, which is funny. Do we want to turn one Thoughtseize? No companion. I think I'll just play Cottage on the play. I think on the draw I would have Thoughtseized. Oh, we're muted here. This is where we have Sentinel. We have all our mana base on here. It's pretty good. I will block. So they're discarding another Inti probably. Silkins then. Okay. Thoughtseize. Okay. They want to stomp my Sentinel, that's fine. They can stomp this Thoughtseize, I guess. Yep. Pay the swamp. They'll probably just take the Wren. Yep, they stomped here. As expected. Graveyard Trespasser. I'll eat a Shieldred here. Play that. I wonder if they'll play Inti or Bloodtide Harvester here. I'm definitely going to crack the map here. So their hand is Inti, Bloodtide Harvester, 2 unknown. Shock it in. Fable and Mirror Breaker, sure. Pathway. We have all lands be black, so I could crack a map here. Put Yorion in hand. And just not hold up decay. I could hold up decay. Put Yorion in hand. I think I want to hold up Yorion in hand. Yeah, they're gonna put Inti. So I think I'm gonna play this as a green source. Put Yorion in hand. I'll let them Fable, I think. probably could have upkeep decayed the Fable, but this card's a pathway. Play the land, so they have Inti plus Blood Tithe Harvester. Play Bunker's Giant. Play Blood Tithe Harvester, sure. I think I'll decay the Fable now. Gotta do it anyway. Fatal Push. Explore here. If I draw a land, I kind of want to play it. Okay. So they play NT attack. This can become a 5/4. So I think just pass, push the Bone Crusher Giant. Hold up trophy here. I needed a push there for Revolt. Kind of want to save this trophy for a Shieldred. We are naked to one. Maybe pushing the Bone Crusher Giant wasn't the best, but points in the tank. No blocks. Copter. I think that is fine. Alyssa. I wonder if they'll trade Copter for my Trespasser. I wonder. And if they do I trophy their Smuggler's Copter? Kind of say yes. because in that way we can flicker Trespasser. This Glissa is gonna win combat. So I promised someone in the Discord to see if Glissa is better as a Tesa, and right here we would have gotten a clue, which would have been cool. And T. So they can discard here. Cool synergy. Thanks, Martin. Appreciate it, buddy. So if they like don't have a push, discard a pathway. Blood Crypt entered exile zone. So what is the card that they drew? It's Fatal Push that's offered. Chalk that in. Abrupt Decay. So I'm gonna attack with Glissa. I could in theory attack with both. They'll probably trade here. So I'll just go like this. Probably jump here. Wow. I get a draw card. That's pretty insane. Scavenging Ooze. 1 creature, 2 creatures. Turn to a 4/4. I think I'm gonna slam Yorion here. So we still have our board state. Next turn we can kind of just attack. Smuggler's Copter, sure. We can decay that. I wanted to keep note of like if our green sources would be taxed, and it looks like it's not. Thanks. Trophy's also a great draw. I think at this point it's like I don't want to call Glissa and Tesa kind of a wash, but kind of is because I get to attack with this. 4/5 flyer is just a huge beating too. They're gonna animate a hive and block. Okay. We have Trophy now also to enslate us against Shieldred as well. Yorion has a 4/5 flyer, is just like so clutch here. That does not work as you want it to, opponent. I don't think. That's not. Uh, um, it's not how first strike death touch works. That's not That's not how that works. Cool. Yorion flying in from the skies. So we got some weddings, some extinction events, sport out duress, and 2 thought seizes. So rip no, thought seize necro no, culling writ no. Cool. So like in this situation, like I would ideally want all the board out all the thought seizes, but I think a thought seize is better than a culling ritual or a rest in peace. So yeah. Hi Dogfish, thank you, appreciate it, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully we can do some winning with Abzan. This is where like having that 8th card in Yorion is just so clutch against Rakdos. And it's not just like an 8th card, like a random one. Like a 4 and 5 flyer is so relevant. That's all it was. Like we did drain a point with the trespasser there. And like we gave like Glissa's pseudo vigilance, which isn't nothing, but like just as a floor of a 4/5 flyer is just so good. I don't think you need to like build around it too much because I think that's when you start losing equity. This hand is pretty bad. We do have a lot of black sources off the top, but our hand is uncastable, so this hand's a lot better. I'll probably just bottom a trophy, to be honest. This wasn't bad, just because we don't have the shock on the Scottish right on turn 2. No red source, which is interesting. Oh, they have Copter, sure. No cop. So we will play a Bank Buster. Play Wedding next turn, slam Rhino after, and then maybe Shoulder after that. They drew the red source. Okay. Or I guess I regret bottoming a trophy. I don't know if I would have trophied a Copter though. Discard a Blood Crypt, okay. Oh man. Took my wedding. How's it going, Mark? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Took my Shieldred. Okay, so that means their hand is pretty removal light, right? That's kind of the reading that I have. Go wedding here. The Copters kind of fly over us, which is kind of awkward, but I think we can just try to stabilize a little bit. That'd be ideal. Take 6. So I could Vanishing Verse a Fable. Discard and License Hearse. Interesting. They already have like enough filtering, so it's like, I wonder if it's worth Vanishing Verse now. I feel like I'd just rather slam a Rhino here. Next turn I can crew a Bankbuster. Could still crew Bankbuster. I could activate Bankbuster, hold up Vanishing Verse. Discard so they discard one card. It's awkward that our Vanishing Verse does not tag a copter. Very awkward. Inti. Okay. Like, we're just gonna die to the copter through the air. Now we're taking 4. I think I have to activate Bankbuster on my turn. I think this was a very play draw dependent hand, where like they just kind of like, that's the thing about like the Inti copter builds, right? They kind of try to go under. I did and Sharpwood Rookie is a very low floor card. It's definitely a high ceiling. There's a screenshot I posted on the Discord. I was trying it where I had like a 4-4 rookies and like 4 clues, and it was cool. It's just the low floor is oftentimes where it just doesn't do anything. Andrew, thanks for a sub, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the 5 subs. Thanks so much, buddy. But like in these mid-range decks, like you kind of want your threats to be standalone. So just requiring that you play like a creature after that, so it doesn't get stomped, is just really kind of awkward. Oh. So I can Agonjo the copter. So we have a flipped wedding, which is nice. Agonjo may be our lifeline here. I'd probably have to Vanishing Verse that Reflections, but I can activate Bankbuster first. So like, it's one of those things where like, from a philosophical standpoint, you just like, you need to put a lot of work into it to get a payoff on it. Like, it doesn't really snowball on its own. Like, and that's kind of what you need nowadays in Magic in 2024. Oh, I wanted to reverse this on accident. This is targeting. Who is this targeting? Oh, it's targeting the goblet. Is it not? So, I guess I'll just do this now. on that guy. So they can kill my rhino with the blood tithe harvester. I think that's a fine trade. Yep. Okay. Another copter. That's scary. Okay. Okay. Need to verse the Fable here. I think we're just dead. We need to draw a push there. I'm gonna make him attack with the hive. That copter was a good draw. Yep. I'm dead either way. I needed to decay the reflections because they just like make the copy and we're just dead anyway. So we're just, I had to activate Bankbuster as a way to try to draw into something. I don't want to block with Bankbuster there because I don't want him to kill my Bankbuster. I think the Bankbuster is our key to victory to get out of that spot. And also mulligan that game too, so hopefully we can overcome that this game. All the colors online, solid. So Thoughtseize first. They kept the one lander and we can't punish them. We need to draw a threat like ASAP. Please. They hit runner our lands and that's gonna be sad. They did. Okay, I guess that kind of counts. I'll put Yorion in hand, I think, this turn. Hopefully they don't have a land here to play the Fable. Damn it. They kept the one land and drew 2 lands. Siege Rhino. Alright. We are on the aggro plan. We drew what we wanted, right? We wanted to draw threats. And that's what we drew. So if we can draw a white source here and flicker the Rhino and start bashing, like that's kind of our win con here. Is we have to kind of go under them. They draw Fatal Push, that sucks, but they discarded 1 Bone Crusher Giant. This smells like a Fatal Push here. Just sucks because it's like now it's like, well, they keep a hand with 1 land, 6 spells, so the 6 spells will obviously, destroy us now. And then they just make mana off this. Okay. Do not draw the white source. I could Besage you. This one or decay this one. Oh, man. Pushing these Goblin Shamans don't do anything. The fact that we don't have a white source for the Yorion sucks. I think the tap Blooming Marsh sucks too because like I can't even. I would like to just hold up Reckless Colors just to block, but I can't even do that. Like I can't. There's no play here that's just like worth it for me to do. So I can Besage the Fable EOT, hope to draw a white source, slam Yorion. They played Haunted Ridge. Their hand is Bonecrusher Giant, Smuggler's Copter. This is Hive. Seven, go to 12. I think I let this happen. So I think they Copter, second main. Oh, I misclicked too. Fuck me. Oh my gosh. My mouse. That's annoying. Can't even play Yorion anyway, so it doesn't matter, so... Doesn't really matter. I misclick. I would have liked to make them, like, crew it. Sure. So they stop me. Sure. Doesn't matter what the exile, so I'll just push this. So I can just let them keep bashing us with these. If we have to push a goblin token, I've just come to realize that it's just in a bad spot that we're in. No, it's just shielded. Fuck me. Okay. Good game. They kept the one laner and then they just had infinite more resources than we do, and that's just unfortunate. Infinite more resources than we do. Any hand that Rakdos keeps a one lander and then they just rip the two lands, and I feel like we just can't win because they just have the more resources than we do just off the bat. If they missed a land drop, I think we could have been able to commit to the the board a little bit more, and we could have been maybe a little bit more ahead. But even then, we didn't even draw the white land for Yorion to like get advantage from the 8th card, so it's kind of a wash either way, I think. On the draw, this hand's okay. Forest. Elvish Mystic. Okay. We drew another push, which is nice to see. Another Llanowar Elf. Sure. I push this one too. Don't hate it. Slow him down so we can start slamming rhinos and shieldreds. It's an OGT. That'd be very bad. A Kiora. Okay. If we draw 4th land, I'm slamming Trespasser for sure. Okay. I think I'm going to slam Trespasser here. Maybe I should have slammed the Monster Jet Knight first, but... Oh, they have the Nykthos. Untap land before Shieldred would be great. Okay. Would I have gone there if I Dread Whispers last turn? I would have. Do I just have to trophy the Kiora? I guess so. I take 9 here. I slam Shieldred. They can attack with the Steel Leaf Champion. Okay. They had a backup Kiora. Okay. Okay, so they have nothing. Good to see, good to see. So we can slam Shieldred here. Hope they just whiff. I think I'm gonna play this Besaju. I think we need the mana. I think that's a little more important. Luinitis. Did you know that the only creature with birthday in its name is Abzan? Oh, is it the Bilbo card? I think I know what you're talking about. Testing me on my trivia, I see. Testing me here. Hopefully they just sacrifice this. Nope. They're... Oh, God. Hopefully we can survive. This we kind of have to like awkwardly just turtle shell behind the Shieldred. Attack with the Steely Champion. I'll take 5. Untap land wouldn't be the worst. Scavenging Ooze. I play Siege Rhino. I could play Monster Dreadnought plus Scavenging Ooze. I think I go Siege Rhino, Dreadnought plus Yorion, and then Yorion next turn. So we just need to survive 2 turns. Just asking kind of a lot. They drew a land. If they just attack with the 5/6, that just does not impact the clock at all. Okay. I think I'll chump this. Nine up to 11. Okay. Is that all you got? Excellent. Go up to 11. Play this. Put Yorion in hand. So they go to 8. Five, 3. If they play any creature, they kind of die. Thanks. I'll block. Untap land means I can Yorion plus Dread Whispers. So I drain. Go to 9. Then Glessa holds down the fort. We're like very turtle shelling behind Shielder, which is nice. Did we even attack at all this game? Shieldred, save me here. Save me. Uh-oh. They drew something. Okay. They're going to make a 2-2. Okay. If they play any creature that's 4 or power 4 or greater, they just lose here. Bankbuster. I think I'm just gonna Turtle Shell. Play Yorion. Flicker Siege Rhino. Go up to 14. They go up to 3. Okay, okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We won both of our game 1s here. Extinction event for sure. Don't know if I really want anything else. It's really just the EEs. The worst card is like Graveyard Trespasser. I can just board those out. Is it better than Realm and Realmbreaker though? Maybe not. Maybe one of Ren and Realmbreaker, maybe worse. Just need to board out 2 cards, right? I could also board in the Duresses, but they're not on Karn anymore, so it's just like I could also just board in Rest in Peace, but like the Monster Genet Loop is also pretty clutch in this matchup too, so. Swear we would like Scavenging Ooze. They have the turn 1 elf. We don't have the turn 1 push. 80 cards. We did draw Thoughtseize though. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, their hand is ass. So they need to hope that the top of the deck is really very, very friendly to them. Scavenging Ooze would be the best draw. That's not bad. That's not bad. they play land here and pass and just attack with the elf, I'm gonna push this elf. They can also just make a wolf. 2, 3, 4, 5. They could just make a 2/2. I don't know if that's worth it for them. They could also just make a oh. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna hold up Fatal Push. Play this. Still leave champion. One, attack for 4. Do odd. If they don't attack for 4, it's fine to go to 6. I can just go Sentinel or Graveyard Trespasser and hold up push the following turn. If they want to make their lair into a 2/2. Okay. Okay, we have to kill them as soon as possible here. Then we're off. Okay. Attack for 3. Okay. Lands wouldn't be the worst here. I wouldn't hate a land. Okay. Just because now I can Sentinel. Oops. Thoughtseize, I'll put in the graveyard. Just want to race. They animate lair and attack. We have to push. OGT, sure. Vanishing Verse looks pretty good here. Drew the Thoughtseize. Awkward. Exile. Target monocolor permanent. Love to see it. They can make a 2/2 lair. They can make a next turn 5/5 lair. Go to 6. So if they attack for 5, they just die, so they can't attack with a lair. They want to make a bunch of wolves, that's fine, because then we can just right-click attack all next turn. Cool. Cool. Vanishing Verse coming in clutch. As an OGT, which we just drew the Vanishing Verse anyway for, so pretty solid. Okay, so we have turn 1 discard. See how well this discard spell will be. If it's blue I control, that's pretty good. Because that means its duress is most likely online. Drew the land. I'm gonna take the normalize. I want to be able to resolve my Monster Dread Knight. There's an argument to take the Wandering Emperor. God, these two pushes are just dead in our hand. So they have... Maybe I should have taken the Emperor. Knowing that we had other than Dread Knight. I don't know, it's hard. It's hard. Tough to say. Thoughtseize would have been a nice draw there, though. Decay. Didn't have the 4th land from Wandering Emperor. That came into play tapped. Sentinel of the Nameless City. They have 2 get lost, so I'm gonna just do this. Oh. I'll take that, actually. Wow. I'll take that, actually. She-Hole Dread. I don't think I want another green source, like more black sources, right? So to not just go to discard, I will Thoughtseize here. Another Verdict. Okay, so we're just gonna outgrind them. Duress. And our draw step. Okay, that doesn't really impact us here. Duress you. Take out the Verdict. I will just deploy my Dread Knights again. They want to attack with the manland, they can. I'll just push one. Oh, our white source is exposed. She-Hole Dread. Okay, that sucks. Now they know that we only have one basic here. They're gonna get lost my Dread Knight. We're just literally Black Ring Rock right now. Another get lost? Or is this a shark? Oh, it's March. Okay. So they... I wonder if they'll start attacking with these restless anchorages. This is an attack trigger. Attacks, okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. They found the Teferi. Okay. They don't have Field of Ruin, which is good. Do they draw the Get Lost? They draw Get Lost. So Wandering Ember. They found a Get Lost. Unbelievable. I don't think I want Scavenging Ooze. God damn it. I felt like we were just in a really good spot. Okay. Guess we still are, as long as they didn't draw a Wandering Emperor or Get Lost here. Dark Creature explodes. Don't know about that one, Kevin. Ren and Wormbreaker. It's a good one. Turns on our Yorion. Okay. Cool. Yeah, white source. yeah, white source. Assassin's Trophy. No. We have enough threats in our hand. So a trophy for a Teferi would be nice. Wow. They drew another veto? Oh. Okay. Sure. Two damage. Deserted Beach. Okay. Okay. Assassin's Trophy. So they have no creatures, I don't think. So I will just go Trespasser. Eat my Scavenging Ooze and play Children. So if they want to just spend their turn to attack with Restless Anchorage, they can. Cool. This is where I probably would have just kept the shoulder back and just attack with these two. Just don't lose a Wandering Emperor. I wonder if they run stuff like temporary lockdown. This is where like decay would be pretty good. Invasion versus specifically for Wandering Emperor. Cool. Hey, Will. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope we're doing well, buddy. Golly, what a hand. That's like a bottom one winning announcement. Do I really need two? Is it better than Sentinel of the Nameless City? This is better to diversify. I'd like to keep both, but beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. Land. Alright, how about a land? Land off the top, please. I would love to swap a Graveyard Trespasser for our wedding announcement, though. That would have been much preferred. Land would be great. Thank you. Another land will also be good. I'm just going to duress here as a feeler. If this resolves... The fuck? Okay. Guess I'm taking this card. Nostalgia. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All the people coming in chat. So do I just slam a wedding here? I think so. I guess they have the get lost for the wedding, huh? It's probably not the best play. So I guess I'll just slam a Trespasser. Unfortunate that we drew a tap land, but we do. Okay, that's really good for me. Discard a Field of Ruin, extra good for me. So the hand is Castle Ardenvale, Supreme Verdict, Unknown. Untap land would be the best draw, because I can go Thoughtseize, Protect Winning Announcement. Castle Ardenvale. If I don't, I might just slam a Sentinel out here just to run it out. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I don't think they'll just spend a Verdict on this. Could be wrong. Another get lost? Oh, clue. Okay, sure. Okay. So, Thoughtseize Verdict seems pretty good here. They didn't draw Teferi, which is exactly what we wanted. So they have Verdict. Ooh, backup Thoughtseize is good too. These winning tokens are going to want to be exploring a ton. Shark Typhoon. Okay. So next turn I can slam Shieldred. They have Dig plus Deluge. Awkward. No more lies. So I guess I can just take their dig. It's kind of a wash. Let's actually, use these map tokens, Glissa Sunslayer. I think I'm gonna put it in the graveyard. Let's keep going. Scavenging Ooze. No. It's kind of what we were looking for, just so we can take their Deluge. Yeah, I agree. Nostalgia. I agree. They do have the normalized, so we aren't going to be casting this Children anytime soon. Okay. No butter scoos. Yeah, I know. I played I was testing a version of Abzan off stream, and Get Lost was just so bad in that deck. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think this is a turn where I guess I'm going to be firing up this Rossel's Cottage. Oh, I should have done this first. Doesn't matter. They block here. They lose their Teferi. If they block this or this, this goes down to 1. Take out their Deluge, which is good. Oh, they drew another Get Lost. Oh, we don't have Manland either. Because we cashed in for the map token. Oh. That's a future play. Oh, baby. Oh, they get to untap 2 lands with the Teferi too. I need a discard spell off the top. Trophy. It's going okay, Mark. It's going okay. I think I'm gonna play the Scoos just to beat the normalize. Yep. My wife is home, so I'm gonna have to be on mute for a second. Because my dog wants to go say hi to her. Ooh, Thoughtseize. That's a good draw. I think I'll let this go. Right? I kind of just want to slam it, run a Realm Breaker here. I think I pay, now that I think about it. Oh, jeez. Damn. Yeah, regrets are made. Regrets were made. They went through a lot of get lost already. Yeah. Usual time.
Seriously?
Yeah. Sentinel. We can try to start turning the corner, but like their castle Artiville is kind of annoying. The fact that we lost our wedding announcement is awkward. Draw land. I can make this window smaller. Yeah, I don't think they have anything either. I'm gonna do this. Crack a map here. Let's try to make this bigger. Shielder, no. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Taking a land. Okay. It's a close game. I have a shielder on top, which is kind of annoying. But I just like to have that card, so... Yeah, it's very good for us that they double block, because we definitely have the resources. It's just lands. Let's go! No black mana. We have Bank Buster. So go farmland pass. Mana Confluence. Okay, so we're against Amalia combo with 0 removal spells in hand. That's not good. Do the Black Source, which is nice. So that probably means I'll want to Dread Whispers. Because like I want to draw the removal spell now instead of like playing Bankbuster. They slam Amalia here, then I'm kind of naked. And Innkeeper. So we need a Thoughtseize. Don't hit a Duress. Another Bankbuster. I don't think I'll tap out yet. Just play Dread Knight here. Yeah, we kept a good hand against like Rakdos, but not a good hand against Amalia. Does a Skyclave app? Oh. Okay. So they gain 4 life. How's this stage? Hope nobody. Okay, they're getting a lot of life. Understood. No Amalia yet, which is good. Well, I can't block, so I might as well attack. Take 5 here. We need to get this Bank Buster roll in. I could have just like not attacked and bluffed a removal spell too. That might have been a little more productive. You're gonna gain 6 life here. Okay. They're gaining a lot of life. Take 5. Okay, so they have cord here. So if they fired off here. Yep. If we had a single removal spell, I think we might have been okay, but just gonna have 6 here. Okay. Oh, we drew Vanishing Verse that does not tag the Amalia. Okay. Okay. We can't attack. Chop here. We take 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we could Vanishing Verse that, but. I wonder if we're born in the Rips. They didn't show me Return to the Rank, so brought the Duress. I think I like Wrens, nor do I like the Blessas. Verse doesn't tag Amalia, which is kind of annoying. They'll keep like 1. I will say though, like one of the weaknesses of playing Abzan over Rock is the fact that like Verse is just like Verse and Get Lost are just like bad in the matchup. So I do think like the matchup does get pretty bad, or worse. Like the 8th card doesn't matter usually in this matchup. Scooge is really good in the matchup, and if you don't have sufficient green sources is awkward. Running 4 sweepers and 80 card, maybe this calls for running a 5th sweeper. Something to kind of think about. Okay, we have a turn 3 Necromancer, which is decent. We need another land to necro here, but this is a decent hand outside of like a Fatal Push or Thoughtseize. Need a land here. Overgrown Farmland would be, or Shattered Sanctum would be the best draw. We have 5 of those. Any Shock Land, that's white sources could draw 2. Slam Amalia is awkward. Okay. Okay. Just draw all the 4 drops. Okay, this is a Coco. Yeah, this is, oh, the cord maybe? This is a cord. Coco. Okay. I really would have liked that 3rd land. Okay. I'm not drawing 3rd land. It is just going to be why we lose this game. They could have necro, taken Amalia, they hit these 2. Not the big of a deal. So they can cord here. They don't have black mana for another hardcast Amalia, which is good. Bitter Triumph. Okay. So we really need a 3rd land. Oh, they're just gonna mill it. Okay. I'm assuming they have. Just yeah, again, just like not having that 3rd land is why we lost, right? I'm gonna make them show me the Aetherflux Reservoir, and then I'm gonna trophy their Amalia again, and we'll see if they shuffle. We're gonna make them do it here. You can also have a Return of the Winks in on top of their deck. But if they have, but then again, we can just try to trophy and shuffle. If they just put Coco on top, then that's fine. Yeah, they keep Coco on top. Okay, so we can keep playing. The Coco on top is not the worst. So their hand is these 4 cards, 2 unknown. We're just not meant to win this game. Oh, sure. So it's probably control. They're probably like, oh, control mirror. Nope. Okay, so this looks like a good stuffy type of deck. With Leyline Binding, maybe? These pushes are kind of dead, but... Unless they are like on Omnath, and then I can try to get a treasure. Oh, yeah, treasure off this, and then push. They are kind of like a Niv Miz deck, then this card is really bad. It is not control. This looks like a good stuff deck. Get up the beanstalk. It's fine. I think I'm going to be a little aggro here. Three mana. Kolaghan's Command. I think I'm going to verse this now so I get value out of it. Attack. Maybe I should have upkeeped it. Yeah, I should have upkeeped it actually, so then this flips. It's a mistake. Because they could be at 4 and we attack for 7. And then this would be a 4. And if they had like an on-math, I could attack through it in theory. Drop the beanstalk. Okay. Okay, so didn't matter in theory. Scavenging Ooze. This Ooze is kind of weak here. Spring to Light. I think they have all 5 colors, yeah. Oh, I should put Yorion in hand. What am I doing? What am I doing? Guess that kind of worked out. Holding trophy up. I don't want to trophy their beanstalk. If this game goes on for like 2 more turns, we're gonna lose anyway. So if they slam like a Niv Miz or something, I'd rather just trophy that. Trophy that, and then we can attack. And if we have Rhino, we can Rhino them. Bring to Light. Again, this is like a Niv Mizzet. That's fine. If I can just top take a Siege Rhino, that'll give us the out. Niv, Misery Porn. Puts Vanishing Verse, Ill-Timed Explosion. Alright, Siege Rhino one time, huh? Siege Rhino one time. Siege Rhino one time. Cottage. Going to just slam Yorion here. I know they have this, but if they have that, maybe they can't, because I don't need to like slam like another Niv and then verse my ooze and I can't do anything. Like this makes them have everything. They can in theory Ill-Timed Explosion, but then to have a follow up because like Vanishing Verse can't destroy this. So like Restless Cottage was actually a very good draw here. A single Siege Rhino would have been nice though. I have 4 in the deck. 4 Rhinoceri. They're in a tank, so I guess it's a good thing. Because like this can't get Leyline Binded or Vanishing Versed or... And they still need to discard a card that's CMC 5 or more to destroy this Yorion, so... We have outs, even if they have this, because like then they need to answer my Restless Cottage as well. Like they might have like Lightning Helix. So Lightning Helix like buys them a turn. Okay, they deal 4 damage. That doesn't deal with the Yorion. So they can Leyline Binding plus hold up Helix and survive. They can also just Helix my Yorion and they would survive. Cool. Cool. That there is no justice. There is no justice. Oops, I forgot to change the record. Oh, there's no justice here. There's no justice. What could have been? What could have been? Okay. So it's like Niv, Bean. So you saw Bean, Verse, Omnath, Leyline Binding, Ill-Timed Explosion, so Caryatid, a bunch of lands, Bring to Light, I guess I put in the duresses and the winning announcements for sure. Our removal suite's really awkward because like it's awkward because like this tags bean but not like anything else. This tags bean but not like anything else. So maybe I just trim those cards. And I guess we just keep Fatal Push because we saw Omnath. Rather borrow 8 cards. Do we even want winning announcements? Maybe not. Like maybe these are just too slow. I like all the duresses. I think we're forced to keep all the Fatal Pushes. So it's just a matter of like, is it worth like destroying up the Beanstalk? Because this is all these really cards do, right? So like, is it better to have like a winning announcement on the draw? Because like on the draw, if they go up the Beanstalk and we like abrupt decay their Beanstalk, it's like not great. Like that's like just not a good exchange of resources. Like I feel like we just need to be the aggro deck, and this card isn't that great of an aggro deck either. I can also see like Extinction maybe coming in just because it tags Niv and Omnath. So I think I'm talking myself into this, and then just having these out. At least the way we have a contingency to answering Omnath and Niv-Miz, and like since it's an 80 card deck, like having 2 is fine. How's it going, Mark? Just trying to finish this league before me and my wife are celebrating my birthday with some friends. So I just wanted to finish this Abzan league. We lost to Amalia. I don't know if you watched the match I streamed before this, but we lost to Amalia. Like game 1, we had like a hand of like on the blind. It was Bankbuster, Dread Knight, Sentinel Glissa. Right? Two. It was like I think it was 3 lands actually. It was 3 lands minus. I think it was maybe not a Sentinel. Maybe it was Sentinel. I don't remember. This is probably a mulligan, but we have the Glissa to kind of help us. Siege Runner's kind of a mulligan here too. I think I'll keep this on the backs of a turn 2 Bankbuster. On the draw, should aggro them. But then like we just never drew a rule spell game 1, and then game 2 we had a Necromancer in hand on the play, and we just didn't draw a 3rd land, like ever. So they just complicated us, and we drew like our hand already had Siege Runner and Shield Runner, and we just kept drawing 4s. So the bean, okay. Duress. I think I need a curve. If I'm gonna draw a 3rd land here, I might just activate Bankbuster. But Duress is really awkward now because we would have liked to tag the bean. Okay, I'm gonna sack the siege right now. Fuck. Oh, I would have loved to play this. I think I have the Duress here. Fury. Just gonna slam bean. Awkwardly just need to hope that they don't have 5th land, but they do, so it doesn't matter. So they can up the beanstalk. Them helixing and not bring to lighting is good for us. Unless they just have a 3. They're just going to put Yorion in hand. Oh my god. Okay, we're not going to win this game. Yeah, Yorion, draw 2 plus bring to light. Let's not waste time here. And we're just drawing dead fatal pushes. Okay. I mean, in theory, I guess I should have mulled in that hand. But their hand was pretty stocked anyway. So that's pretty solid. I'm gonna dress now on turn 1. I think if I draw a Monster Drenite or a regular Bankbuster, I'm gonna want to curve. Okay. We're gonna take their fixing. Two drop. Scavenging Ooze, Monster Drenite, Duress. So if I take Leyline Binding, they don't have a removal spell because this is. Oh, I guess this is costing 5. They can't really cast anything else. So I guess I'll take their only castable spell and pass. Okay, there's a Dreadnought that I asked for a couple turns ago, but it's actually not a bad draw here. They drew the Normalize. Okay, that's fine. Okay. They get punished if they have Spell Pierce. But we have to end the game now. Go. Go, Monster Dreadnought, go. Thoughtseize. Not a bad draw. I will Dread Whispers again. Probably play Restless. Fortress. Next we can Thoughtseize plus Siege Rhino. Okay. So they have red mana, red and black mana, so they still can't Molten Collapse here. Shield Dread. That's Thoughtseize. Cool. 3-2. Let's go. So, takeaways from the deck. The wedding announcements earlier in the league were pretty solid. I think the Siege Rhinos are nice once you get to it. The curve is a little high, and that's what's really concerning. But, I mean, we could kind of see how it performs with the bigger sample size. I think Yorion was really clutch there. In that like specific match game 1, we put Yorion in hand and like slammed a 4/5 flyer. And like I said, like the body of a 4/5 flyer is just so relevant. It just like survived their 4 damage sweeper, right? And like it put him in an awkward squeeze. We got lucky we drew a cottage as a mainland, but just like that extra body is just so relevant. So that's kind of like one of the main draws towards the white splash, especially if the mana cooperates. So far the mana has cooperated, which is nice. So I'll probably test this a little bit more I think the main deck Rens are a really nice addition just to attack the meta, right? So yeah, I'll probably, jam this a little bit more to see if there's, with a bigger sample size, if this has legs. I've liked kind of the compensations we made for the aid card, to fill the gaps, like having extra duresses, the vanishing versus extra removal spells, moving the random breaker's main, and then, of course, everyone's favorite Abzan card. So, see how it goes next time, and we'll hopefully, maybe we discovered something here. Hope to catch everyone next time. Take care.